Good morning. So this morning I got an email from Audible and I was very excited because usually Audible has this two titles for one credit, and sometimes the selections are a little iffy. But one of the books that I saw in there was The Psychology of Money. And this was a book that I recommended to a friend of mine a few weeks back. And I recently spoke with them and they were like, I can totally get what you're saying. It's like, I know how you think now based on you reading the book. And one of the things that kind of hit me a little bit was that the book is there, but I felt like a lot of what was in the book were things that I had to learn the hard way over the last 15 to 20 years. And this book just compiled everything into what, 5 hours, 5.5 hours, and just distilled the information in such a way that I didn't need to talk to anyone to give them what I learned. All I had to do was really just, hey, read this book, let's talk about it. So, as I said, I'm very excited to see that this book is here. But then the next question is, okay, it's a 2-for-1, which means that you have to pick another book, right? So, as I one of the things that after a while, if you listen to my posts and so on, I am fairly big into the nonfiction, the bios, and the self development. So as I was browsing through what else is out there, I found this other book, Find Your People, which to me, I look at that book as the start of why I wanted to build this channel in the first place. There are some things in there that may not be relatable to everyone, but for me, I thought I loved the title, I loved the subtitle, and I felt like I needed to go out there and find my people. I kind of already knew many of them, but life gets busy. And sometimes you don't take the time to check in on people to see how they're doing. And I felt like I was doing a bad job on that. It wasn't like I needed to make new friends, although I welcome that. It was more of I had to kind of take care of the friends that I already had. So if that resonates with you, my suggestion would be, hey, pick up this book as well and, see if it works. Psychology of Money and Find Your People. Not to say that any of these other books aren't great. There's so much out there, and there are many that I would want to read as I traverse this list. There's just so many books out there that it's hard to get to them all at one time. Like here, Stephen Chandler, he actually came to my church once to speak. That's something that I would be interested in listening to. And What Color Is Your Parachute? That's the updated book. That's a classic. It talks about your career and it really dives into kind of what I'm doing right now. Focusing on developing my own business and utilizing my talents to fulfill my life. So this is another good book here. If you haven't read that one, this is updated 2021. So there are many different selections in here. So I know a lot of people out there, they sit around with a bunch of credits just sitting there. I'll just ask you to take advantage of this sale that's currently going on. It ends in 4 days. And if there's one book that you definitely should get that you haven't read before, definitely get this, The Psychology of Money. Right? And that's all for today. Have a great day.